everyone and welcome to my first YouTube video. So I've been saying for months that I wanted to start making a YouTube channel, but I've just been putting it off and I've just decided to just go with it. Don't even think about it and just start talking. Today I'm going to be letting you know a little bit about me, my favourite products and my favourite hair tools. All out for you today. I've done my hair, tan, makeup, nails, wearing a nice outfit even though you can't see half of it. And I just feel so much better after it. I think during this lockdown we need something to be happy about, and putting a bit of tan on and a bit of makeup, I think you feel so much better. If you had said to me this time last year that I would have been making a YouTube video and talking to everyone, I probably would have said you were joking. I would have considered myself being very shy, especially when I was younger. I think that in the summertime I just started doing some IGTV videos on Instagram and just started talking away, getting a few likes and comments, and it was just nice to see that my videos were actually helping people and it would get them used to doing their own hair and making it look nice for them. So here I am today starting my first YouTube video and I hope it goes well. I've been in the hairdressing industry since I'm 16. I was working part-time on a Saturday. I was just doing teas and coffees, sweeping the floor and giving clients magazines. It was only in the last 2 years when I started my business degree, I started working a little bit more and going to classes for the trainees for us to learn and practice doing hair. A hairdressing apprenticeship usually takes about 3 to 4 years depending on how fast you are picking stuff up or how confident you are on the floor. I think with this industry especially, you need to be chatty and you need to be confident, and that's how I got my confidence up, was by doing Saturday jobs and just chatting to everyone around. And I think in the salon, the atmosphere, even when you go into a salon as a client, you're happy to be in there and you'll be looked after and you'll be looking fabulous walking out of the salon. The main reasons that I wanted to get into hairdressing was I knew how broad it was, the industry, and as much as there's structure to haircuts, highlights, everything like that, once you know the basics and the structure, it just opens so many doors and you can go worldwide with it as well. And I think that's the good, you can show your creative side all around the world. From a young age, I've always wanted to do hairdressing. I have a lot of hairdressers in my family. I have my mum, dad, nanny, aunties and uncles. And I think they've all shown me what it's like to love what you do. And as cheesy as it sounds, I think it's always a good option to love what you do, because you're doing it for the rest of your life. You might as well have fun doing it. When learning new skills and techniques, there's so many people all around the world that have videos up and have classes and tutorials and everything. And for instance, Ben Brown, JB from Maslow and Palmer, Jack Howard, Grace Daglish, Frederique Pavard, and then even in salon, our teachers and classes, they're all amazing. Stephen, Mike, Steph, Mark, and they're all so talented and you learn so much from them. I think that in this industry you're constantly learning from one person to another, and that's the best part about it. You're learning something new all the time. There's always new trends coming in and you just have to keep up with it. Moving on to the second topic of this video is my favourite products, down to shampoos, conditioners, masks, styling products, heat protectant sprays, cream. The main brands that I've used over the years is Kerastase, Moroccan, Paul Mitchell and L'Oreal Technique. I feel like these products are the best and there's so many ranges in them to choose from. So first up I have the Colour Wow Dream Filter. It is a pre-shampoo mineral remover. So you spray it in your hair before you wet your hair and you leave it in for 1 to 3 minutes. I have been leaving it in for about 5 minutes, but hair is quite warm, so it just needs that little extra bit to get right into. I've only been using it about a month now. I do feel like I'd give a better review in a month or two, so I will keep us updated on this. My shampoo, I think a lot of people, hair or not, only shampoo their hair once because they might feel like they're wasting their shampoo, or they just want to keep it for a little bit longer, and that's the wrong thing to do. When you're shampooing your hair, the first shampoo removes build-up or any grease or anything that's after being built up into the hair from the last time that you shampooed your hair, and then the second shampoo is going to clean your scalp. So if you feel like you're shampooing your hair once and you feel that your hair is still greasy after a day or two later, you need to do 2 shampoos. So before I start using the Colour Wow Dream Filter, I was always using the Paul Mitchell shampoo. I'd leave it in for about 3 or 4 minutes. I'd use it once a week and I'd always use a moisturising shampoo afterwards, because you do find your hair gets quite dry after it. The Paul Mitchell shampoos range from about 14 to 18 euros, so they are quite reasonable. For my second shampoo then, I would go with one of my Kerastase ranges. Today I have the Blonde Absolute range, ultraviolet, and this one will just remove the brassiness in my hair. The other ranges that I would go for would be the Genesis range, the Resistant range. Most of the Kerastase shampoos range from about 22 to about 26, and then the conditioners are about 27, 28. So next up I have the Kerastase masks. So I have the Resistant range, and then I have the Blonde Absolute. So the Resistant range would be more for dry hair, so if you just got your highlights done and then maintaining that moisture, shininess into the hair. If you've used a purple shampoo on your hair before, you will find your hair is quite dry. That's why you only use it once a week, because you're taking the moisture out of the hair. With this mask, it is a purple mask. You're getting rid of the brassiness in the hair, but you're also adding moisture. Next, I have my styling products. So before I brush my hair, I would use the Genesis Defense Terminique. It's a spray bottle and it just smoothens out the hair. Obviously doesn't get rid of your knots. You need a good brush, a wet brush, the one that I would recommend to get rid of those knots from starting from the bottom to the top. But I think this one is great. You just spray it. I normally just spray it into my hands, run it through my hair, and it just makes life so much easier, especially if you have knotty hair. After I comb my hair, I then go in with the Blonde Absolute Cicaplasme. It's a heat protectant and it gives protection up to 230. Your hair is smooth and shiny and it's perfect for blonde hair. If I was going to curl my hair, I would use my go-to heat protectant spray. It is L'Oreal Technique Constructor Spray. Now, I know a lot of people don't use heat protectant sprays. I didn't when I was younger, and even now, if I have forgotten to use it on one section, I can feel my hair singeing off, and I know that's a bad sign now. So you need to get in the habit of religiously spray it in all over, then spray it on each section, and trust me, your hair will look so much better. So after I'd curl my hair, I'd then go in with my hairspray, the Moroccan oil. So sometimes I use the strong or medium hold. You can't expect your hair, your curls, your fabulous curls that you're after spending an hour or two on just to drop the minute you walk out, because you need something to give it that hold. Lastly, I have my saviour on a daily basis, my Moroccan oil dry shampoo for light tones. This is amazing. I use this every day. My hair will get quite oily quickly, so the day after I wash my hair, I would put a small bit of dry shampoo in it, so you're drying the hair before it actually gets oily. I feel like people put dry shampoo in their hair the second, third, fourth day, and it's not going to do anything. You need to solve the oil problem before it actually becomes a problem. Lastly, I'm going to be moving on to my favourite hair tools, straighteners, wands, tongs and hair dryers. So first up, I have the GHD wand. The wand goes from wide to narrow, so it's easy to use and it gives a nice soft curl in the hair. All you have to do is literally wrap your hair around it, leave it for about 10 seconds and then just drop it. So next up, I have the GHD tongs. This is the one with the clamp on it, which gives a smoother finish to the hair. I feel like people have ones like these at home, but they forget that the clamp is there and all they do is just wrap the hair around it like a wand. But once you get used to using the clamp, it gives such a nice finish to the hair, and that's how I created this curl in my hair today. Use different directions of curls, going from back and then back to forward then as well, and it just gives a beachy finish to the hair. Next up, I have the GHD Platinum Straightener. This one's great as it has curved edges, so when you're straightening it through the hair, your hair feels like it's gliding through it and it's not tugging at it too much, and it leaves a lovely finish to the hair. Lastly, I have the GHD Halo hair dryer. This is a great hair dryer. I've only used it a couple of times now. I haven't done a curly blow dry in my hair yet with it, but I will be doing a video on that soon. If you've come this far in the video, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot out of it, and there will be more videos to come, so like and subscribe.